I'm starting my hike at Iroquois Park on a beautiful fall Sunday morning. The conditions are perfect for hiking. Still very dark. This is not going to be a very good video. This is a young buck. A very young buck. Wished it wasn't so dark. I don't think I'm going to try to follow him. I'm going to stay on this trail. It's still darker than I like it. Especially in areas like that. Hiking through this park is like hiking on an obstacle course. There are so many trees down that I have to hike around. And they're not small trees. I see a deer in front of me. It's still darker than I like it. Is that a buck? It is a buck. It's another young buck. I think all of the older bucks died of EHD. Yeah, he's taking off. That rascal. He's still in front of me. But I don't think he's going to stick around. I just saw him up there walking around. I'm going to try to get up there and get a better picture of him, but I probably won't have any luck. Like I always say, those deer get up these hills a lot faster than I do, and by the time I get up there, they're usually gone. I made it up here, but there's no sign of that buck anywhere. But I did find some lion's mane mushroom. I think I'll stay on the high ground for a little bit. I was hoping that buck took off in this direction, but I haven't found him, and I'm not going to keep looking. I'm going to start hiking down this hill now. I like roaming around, exploring the park. Now I'm back in an area that I hike a lot, and I'm on my way down this hill. It's so peaceful this morning. I love listening to the birds. Looking down the hill and I see a doe, I think. Here it is. She's looking at me. There she goes, running off. One of the others ran off behind me. That doe just ran off down there. I need to go down there and cross that gully and then hike up that hill. I might see that deer again. There's a young buck up there chasing the does. By the time I get down there and cross the gully and hike up that hill, they'll probably be gone. I hope not. I still see them up there running around. There's a doe. This doe just crossed the gully and came over here, trying to get away from that buck. Hello, girl. Where are you going? You trying to get away from that buck? There's another doe in this area somewhere. I see that doe way over there. Now she's running off. And that's where the other doe ran off. Now I'm going to go down there and cross the gully and hike up that hill and try to find that buck. I just crossed that gully and I'm on my way up this hill. This is the last place I saw the young buck. I don't think he'll still be here. I hate it when I get close to a deer and it runs off before I can get a good picture. And that has happened several times this morning. Sure is a beautiful morning. I just crossed the gully and I'm on my way up another hill. I spent a lot of time hiking around that area and I didn't see any deer, so it's time to move on. I started my hike pretty early this morning, and the problem with that is it's almost too dark to get any good pictures or video. I did get a lot of deer pictures and video, but I think once I get home I'm going to be doing a lot of deleting. Hopefully I'll get a few halfway decent pictures. And some decent video. But I'm not all that worried about it. I just enjoy getting out hiking. And you couldn't ask for a better morning to hike than this. Finished hiking the high ground, now I'm going to hike down that hill. Hiked up and down a lot of hills this morning. Now I'm on my way up to Summit Field. And I'm going to make this the last hill I hike up. Up, up I go. I'm getting close to the top. I made it up to Rita's Point. Very, very close to the top. I made it all the way up to the top. Now it's on to Summit Field. I made it up to Top Hill Road. Now I'm going to go piddle around in Summit Field for a little bit before I go home. I'm leaving Top Hill Road and I'm entering Summit Field. Now I'm going to check out the pond that's next to the rustic pavilion. I see a little frog in the water. Found this little frog that's on a log. Got a little closer to this frog. One more look at this frog before I leave. I don't see any turtles out. I might check back later to see if any turtles get out of the pond. Look at the beautiful fall colors. I'm about finished piddling around in Summit Field. I'm ready to start hiking down to my car. I'm back at the pond and I see one of the turtles got out. Enjoying the sunshine. I'm pretty sure that's a yellow-bellied slider. The turtle just got back in the water. It's waiting for me to leave before it gets back out. This turtle just got out of the pond and crawled up on that log. That might be the same turtle, I'm not sure. I know there's more than one turtle in this pond. They love the sun. I'm going to take off now. I'm getting ready to leave Summit Field. That's Krupp's Point up there. I'm leaving Top Hill Road and I'm on my way down to my car. I can see Rundle Road from here. I'm getting close to my car. I made it down to Rundle Road. I'm going to take the horse trail that runs next to the golf course back to my car. I'm parked at the golf course parking lot. It is time for this old man to go home. I always stop and feed my favorite park cat, Bob, before I go home. Bob's always hungry.